Well, I got another video review for you. So as you guys all know, I still love my tools and I just love organizing them and keeping them in the right place and all that. And so today I've got some plier organizers. I was on Amazon and I ran across a company called PLYWORX, and they've got several different plier holders. So this here is the PLR 15, and the reason they call it the 15 is because it holds 15 pairs of pliers. And then over here, this is the PLR 16. This one holds 16 pairs of pliers. Well, if you're looking at it and sitting here thinking, well, this one's smaller than this one, that's true. This one here is made for more of like your smaller pliers and your standard size pliers, where this one here is made more for your larger size pliers. I've got aviation snips in here and some of the larger pliers, and they fit in there. And then here in the back, as you can see, I've got a wire rack from the same company, and you can see that this one holds 32 pairs of pliers. So if you've got a really long drawer, let's say like in a 72-inch toolbox like what I have, this would be perfect, and you can fit, you know, like I said, 32 pairs of pliers in here, and that's a lot of real estate right in there. And these are spaced out in different widths, so you can fit some really wide ones in this wire rack. But anyways, we're gonna go back to this one here. Like I said, this one, you know, you can keep it stood up on top of your workbench just like it is here, or you can take, and they offer some little rivets, some plastic rivets, so you could rivet it to some pegboard. And then like I said, this one holds 15 pairs of pliers, and this is for your larger size pliers. And you can see that it's, you know, a little over an inch taller than the PLR 16. Now this one here, you can use it the same way as the PLR 15. You can leave it setting up on the workbench, but it is a little, you know, rickety, just simply because it's not as wide as the 15 here. So what they have done is supplied this little angle bracket that just uses those same little plastic rivets, and it just mounts there on the bottom. So, you know, it's not going to go forward or backward, and it's going to provide you with some stability if you're using this on a workbench. Now also, you can, if you don't want to mount it down here and you want to lay this down in a drawer, you can just lay it flat, just like that, and use it in your drawer that way. Or they also give you the option to take this little angle piece and rivet it in the holes up here at the top, and then now you have it angled, and that way when you open and close your drawer on your toolbox, your pliers don't fly out, you know, and it keeps a little bit of weight down towards the nose, and that way you're not, you know, messing up your drawers every time you open and close them, because everybody knows when your drawer slams, your pliers go to flying. So, but just keep in mind the difference between these two is that's a 15, this holds 16, this is for your bigger pliers, and this is for your smaller normal size pliers. And one thing I just wanted to measure, your widest plier that you'll be able to fit in here is probably about 7/8 of an inch, where this one here I can fit up to about an inch and a 1/16 in there. So most of you guys know how big aviation snips are, and so it's pretty nice to just have these on a workbench where you can just grab them and go. And, you know, if you've got favorites that you use all the time like I do, then, you know, you have them readily accessible right here on the workbench. And so I just think these are really nice plier organizers. And like I said, if you want to mount them in a drawer, lay them down in a drawer, then, you know, it looks pretty good too. And these are made from ABS, and they carry a lifetime warranty. So if you break them, then I'm sure you just contact the manufacturer, send them a picture or something like that, and they'll probably replace it. But I gotta say, these are pretty strong. I mean, I can bend them, but I mean, you'd really have to do something stupid to them to break these. And then lastly, we have the pliers rack that holds the 32 pairs of pliers, and it's just pretty much a wire rack. You can trim this if it's too long for your drawer, and you can trim it down to whatever size that you have. And what this does is it fits towards the back of the drawer, so whenever you open and close it, you know, the back of the drawer kind of, you know, helps keep these from sliding further back. And then, you know, it just keeps everything nice and neat. And then there's some things that, you know, you might not like because it's not going to fit all of the pliers. Now, like I was able to put vice grips in there, but like the aviation snips, they're just too big. You can't fit those in there, so you're going to need the PLR 15s for that. And then as far as like these little hose cutters and stuff, I use these all the time. They're amazing, but you'll be able to fit them in there, but there's just a lot of play in those. And you know, even if you open them up and put them in there like that, they're still gonna just fall over. So there's gonna be some things that's not gonna fit absolutely perfect in here, but for the most part, most of your pliers, you know, your standard pliers and scissors and things like that, and even some of your channel locks are gonna fit in here. Now, this particular plier rack, this thing is 30 inches long, and then, you know, if you notice, you know, not all of the spacing is the same between all of these. This one here on the end is right at about an inch of spacing, and this one over here on this end is right at 3/4 of an inch. So you can get your wider pliers over here, and then your narrow ones over here. And so, like these right here, these are from Jonard. These are like your electrical insulated pliers, and they'll fit in there just fine. But some of the ones, if they're just a little bit thicker than that, they might not fit. So just wanted to point that out, that, you know, while this holds a lot and it's very useful, it doesn't hold everything. And that's where the PLR 15 comes in, because you can obviously see, you know, you can fit a lot of the wider tin snips and a lot of the wider pliers, all the way down to some of the tiny channel locks. I mean, look at that. I mean, I can count the times on one hand that I've used these things in 20 years, but when you do need them, it is pretty handy. But, you know, this is a pretty narrow slot, so, you know, it fits in there. And if you're wondering, on this PLR 15 and the 16, in the bottom there, it's made like a V, so when you put the pliers in there, it kind of spreads the handles apart and makes it a little bit more stable. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see that. This one here's got like a little stepped down area, where this one here is more shaped like a V. So, but anyways, it's kind of hard for you guys to see, but you can see that it's stepped down just a little bit right there on the bottom, where this is flat on this side. And like I said, this one here, I believe is shaped like a V. Yeah, you can see that. So yeah, it just helps open them up and holds them in place a little bit better. You know, none of these cost much money. You can buy them on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for them. Once again, this is the PLR 15. The smaller version here is the PLR 16. And then you've got the plier rack here that holds the 32. All right, so in closing, I just wanted to make mention of this. Let's say you don't have a drawer that's this wide. You can cut these. So, you know, you need some sort of like a 3-inch cutoff wheel, and you could just cut right through that right in there and make them whatever size that you want to make them. Now, I will say, if you do cut these, you damage that coating that's on there. There's like a plastic coating on here to keep from scratching your toolbox up. And so if you do cut them, you're going to have bare steel, and so the ends might rust a little bit, and, you know, it might scratch your toolbox. So keep that in mind. But, you know, if you do cut it and you leave, you know, a little bit of the end sticking out where you can slide something over it, you could always put, you know, electrical tape over the end of it so it doesn't scratch anything. Or you could take some of that liquid electrical tape and rub on there, or plasti dip, or even like, you know, like the little caps that you would put on vacuum lines, the little plastic caps. You could slide it on the ends here, and that'll protect your toolbox, keep it from scratching it up. But, you know, you can cut it to any length that you want. You know, it doesn't have to remain this size. And again, this one here is got like a lifetime warranty on it as well. So if you know, if it breaks or something like that, then they'll make it right. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. And if you're interested in any of these products, I'll put a link down below in the description. I am an Amazon affiliate. I'm not trying to hide it from anybody. And these are products that I do use and I've tried out myself, and I know that they're of good quality. And you know, you can get online and check out on Amazon PLYWORX. You know, they've got quite a following on there and a lot of good reviews, and people seem to like these things. And for the price, it's kind of hard to beat, because you know, their organizers are really cheap in price, and they're of good quality, and they offer the best warranty that you can have. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. If you would, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you know, like I said, I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you do buy something from my link down below, you know, I might make a quarter on it or 50 cents or something, but you know, every little bit helps, and it does, you know, motivate you to make more videos and bring you guys more products. And you know, it does take time to make these videos. You know, we could be doing something better on a Saturday than sitting here making YouTube videos to put on the internet. But hey, we like doing this for fun, and I hope it helps you guys out and informs you what kind of organizers is out there. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. See ya.